Now, mash is a very sensitive subject for a lot of people, and I know everyone has a different way they like it, but I like mine super velvety and super smooth, and it has to be rich, particularly when it's topping something so decadent like that lamb shanks. All I'm looking for is a sort of a rough chunk so that it'll cook evenly and it just becomes a little bit easier to mash too. In with some cold water and some salt. Onto the heat, we're gonna add some salt, we're gonna bring it up to the boil with a lid on, and it's gonna cook out for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes are fork tender. While the potatoes are still hot, this is a good opportunity to kind of warm through your cream. So as I chop up the scallions, the cream is actually warming through with the potatoes, meaning that you'll have a much easier time mashing them when it comes to it. Let's slice our scallions. This is definitely not what you should do in the kitchen. I always do this and it's a terrible habit. Do not leave your tea towels over a hob that's on. Top tip. I have to remind myself of all the time. Spring onions nicely sliced. Our potatoes have taken on that cream, so I'm gonna add in some butter to continue the melting process. Hold back some, because we might need some. Let's get our potatoes mashed up. Did I mention I like smooth mash? Smooth, please. This is looking pretty good now. To finish this off, spring onions. That remaining butter. And then this is what makes my shepherd's pie mash toppings sing. Crack an egg, and you're gonna separate the egg white from the egg yolk. And it's the richness that the egg yolk adds in here that makes all the difference. Right, seasoning. Sea salt and white pepper. Just a pinch is all you need. That is our mash done and sorted. But it is at this point always worthwhile giving it a quick taste just to make sure we're in the right place. Wow, really creamy, really buttery, nice and smooth. Now that we have that sorted, let's shred up our lamb shanks. 2.5 hours might seem like a long time, but it is worth it. This is what you get left with. Lamb shanks that are literally, if you get in there with a fork, falling off the bone. And it smells so good. So let's get it off the heat. It's time to shred. I'm all for, you know, a roast shoulder of lamb, but braising lamb shanks, it's the fattiness, it's the meatiness that is just so different, and it makes for the perfect filling for a shepherd's pie. Grab any of those big bones out of this and any of those really, really fatty bits. Now I think 2 forks are the name of the game here. And just shred away into nice little bite-sized pieces. Let's get this combined into that sauce and let's get building this shepherd's pie. Into the oven, 180 degrees Celsius. It's gonna bake off until it's golden on top. Look at that. That is why you go to the extra effort of making that topping really silky and gorgeous with the egg yolk. I'm gonna serve this up now with some carrots and peas. And this is comfort food on a plate. I'm sorry, this is the only way you should make shepherd's pie from here on out. It is so good. It's the braising of the lamb, it's super tender. The mash is just exactly the way I want it to be. It's really creamy and velvety. This is comfort food, and this is worth making for your big family night in. Take any 4 of those recipes, they are each individually winners. They will be licking the plates clean, and what more could you want on a big family night in?